What's up, guys? Dean back with another episode of Full Circle Weekly. Staring right into the sun today. Cool intro. All right, what's going on? As you can see, I got a little sun. I treated myself and took a beach day. It was nice. The family lives at the beach over the summer, so went down there, hung out. It was good. It was a good little break, you know. Hung out with the girlfriend, the family. It was solid. But now, back at it. It is 7:30 on a Monday. I'm off to the yard to go grab the truck and the dump trailer to go take a little bit of brush and out of a customer's house, because we were supposed to roll out at their house today, and it was a very soft rollout. There was a guy there for like 2 hours. They were kind of mad, but understandably, he couldn't stay, and then the guy was supposed to show up, didn't show up. That's fine. It is what it is. Part of it. So I'm just going to show up there, you know, do a little work, make them happy. They seem happy still, so we're good. We're solid. They're good customers of ours, and they're nice people, so they understand the pressures of the market, and when I'm trying to squeeze them in, do some good stuff for them, sometimes it doesn't pan out, but so that's good. Yeah, lately it's been really good here. I'm starting to finally build up a team. We've got awesome guy teaching another really awesome guy landscaping. So we got two solid guys in landscaping. We got an older gentleman who's awesome. He takes care of a lot of the weeding for us, and just very experienced, just can't work in the heat, but worth it to have him on for sure. And then we got another younger guy mowing with me, and then the guy mowing with me has a buddy who's going to come in for the next probably 2 weeks or so, like part-time, temporary, and just help us get caught up on landscape and get everything spun up, and that way we're looking like we're on track, which is awesome. And then yeah, still hiring. Hopefully, we have a couple interviews this week. I think I have one tomorrow, one the next day, that type of thing. Been running ads on Indeed. We're finally deciding we're going to start offering health care or health insurance, whatever. We're going to pay like 25% of it, so that'll be pretty exciting. I'll let you guys know how that goes. I'm very new to the whole thing, just starting to talk to a couple of providers now and all that stuff. I kind of have a gist of what we're going to do, but I want to try to see the engagement from the guys. A lot of our guys are younger, so they don't want it, but I do want a couple guys who are seasoned, who are year round. I want at least one, but hopefully like 2 or 3 guys who can hear year round with us, and want to kind of grow a career here, or even just stay 2-3 years. Like that's what we really need, 2, 3, 4 years here. I don't want anybody getting, you know, staying here getting complacent and like not doing like oh yeah, I work there, whatever, it's fine. But I want somebody who's, you know, mobbing, killing it. But whatever. So yeah, that being said, it's been getting better. We went through a little bit of a tough patch, not a lot of guys, so I didn't post a lot of videos. It was doing a lot of work. It was basically one guy doing landscaping, me doing all the houses for mowing. It was a lot of lawns. We did lose a couple customers. We were up to about 100 customers at one point. That was with one time mows apart, all that type of stuff. And now I think we're down to around somewhere in the high 80s, just due to us dropping the ball on a couple of our customers, which I feel terrible about. I hate that, but it's part of it. It happens. But yeah, so we're starting to get there for sure. There's always the difficulties of hiring guys and finding really good guys, but we're getting a lot closer to that. There's one of the trucks that's actually bedless right now. Sorry, tangent. Kind of put a custom mowing bed on there. Actually, I'm starting to get a little more time lately, so I'll hopefully do that soon. Hopefully I have time to bring that in and start welding that up. Obviously, it's a terrible use of my time to weld it up, but I can't find anybody else to weld it up, and I want to get that truck into action. So probably be a project that'll be in multiple stages. Our accounts receivable at one point was really high, like upwards of 20 grand, and that's for a business like ours. We're probably gonna do, I don't know. The original goal was 5. We had a kind of a hiccup in the spring, so we'll probably this year I'm shooting for 4. But 20 grand on accounts receivable is pretty high for us, especially when we're growing as much as we are. So we got that now back in a little bit control, around like 10. We're hoping to get it to. It seems to be hovering around 10 with our current systems. So I think if we change some of our invoicing systems and stuff and start making calls sooner, we can hopefully get that down to like 6, 7 sustainably. That'll be really solid. We're invoicing weekly on Tuesdays, thanks to some Jonathan Potoshnik advice. Yeah, then as far as scaling goes, we've really been kind of taking a deep dive and looking at what we want to do. I don't know why it's perfectly bright outside, but I just put it in the shade, so sorry about that. But we're gonna taking a deep look into what the plan is as far as the future of the business, kind of where I want to grow from here. Now that we're starting to get our feet under us, and I can we have our office girl Sarah, who's killing it. So she's taking care of that, and then once we get these guys in the field trained up, I'll not be out of a job, but the day-to-day work, I could step out for a day and nothing would collapse, which is awesome. And we'll probably be there in about, I'll say 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I don't know, something like that, 2 to 4 weeks. And then at that point, I get to step back and kind of start to do the whole growth thing. Whereas I decide whether we're going to market, work on systems, all that stuff. I think the first step would be to work on systems, get everybody efficient, get everybody trained up 100%, and just go around, make sure all the lawns are getting done perfectly. Landscaping is getting done as fast as it can be, because I know it might not be because I'm not there that often. I know the guys doing that are killing it, but I think there's always room for improvement, and I have a little bit of experience on them, a little bit of extra time doing it, a couple years, so just see if I can help them out. And then after that, I think then we go into kind of scaling mode, and really, I think a lot of it's going to be systems in the office. Not scaling mode, as in like marketing and getting jobs is so easy. I mean, I don't want it to sound, if you guys are struggling, let me know and I can maybe do a video to help you guys out about it, because I've always that's been something I've always had an easy time with. But the hardest part is completing the work and doing all that stuff, especially around here where there's a lot of work to be had. So the plan is to just start to get all of our awesome office systems in place, get the office so that it's ready to handle 10 times, or not 10 times, but at least 2 to 4 times the customers we currently have. Not that we're going to get that this year, but just to get it all set up. Get it set up so that, because Sarah's in college, when she leaves to go back to college, it'll just be me. Or if we hire another office assistant, or office manager, which is, I don't know what we're going to do with that yet. But just get everything really rock solid, locked in place. Then comes, I think, organizing everything that's going on, like with operationally. And then once we're there and we have a pretty good foundation, we'll hopefully have 2 guys landscaping, 2 guys mowing, and 1 guy that's kind of a floater / just like go out and does weeding jobs and does like that his schedule is hopefully only going to be booked out like a week, the 1 guy. And then the landscaper's always booked, the 2 guys will probably booked out 3-4 weeks. And that way the 1 guy can step in if somebody's absent, or just do the little jobs we get. People are like, hey, can you weed our lawn? Hey, can you trim these bushes? And right now it's kind of like, yeah, we'll squeeze it in. I'll squeeze it in on the weekend. I'll come out. But trying to avoid that. And yeah, that's kind of, I'm in a lot better position now. I was pretty miserable. I shouldn't say that. I wasn't miserable. There's some days when you get home and you just fall on your face and your feet hurt. It's a good day. It does feel good every once in a while to do that. And I think it makes me feel so much better now that I'm not doing that. But it's all fun. It's all part of the process. And I'm excited to keep going up. I think we're building a lot better of a team this time around. I learned from my mistakes last time. Interestingly enough, we're actually not doing as hard of a focus on pay for performance, only because I didn't execute pay for performance that well. And I want to take a look at what we're doing in the business, because I have a couple ideas that, I mean, obviously all bonus structures and things, but a couple ideas that I might want to try out that aren't pay for performance to pay our guys. But we'll see how that goes. We'll probably end up switching back, maybe later this year or next year, just depending on how well everything goes, how well all the guys start to get trained up, and if we start beating our time, if they start beating the times without pay for performance, it'd be a perfect time to roll it in, like, hey, you're making it. But I don't want to have what happened last time was a total lack of trust, because my estimating wasn't on point and I didn't pitch it right to the guys, and so nobody understood it. So it was just a complete lack of trust and instability. Not good. Now we got our feet under us. We're doing good. We just got to build up slow. I can't rush it. I didn't rush it last time, but I think I just I started to take too many, like, I don't know, you start falling forward, like I'm trying to go forward. I started falling and I kind of tripped and fell on my face. So this time I'm trying to keep going forward. I don't want to tip backward at all, but just keep going forward, but not go so far forward that I fall again. But it's getting up there as far as time in this video, so I'll end it here. But thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I know there are a couple comments I didn't get to from the last videos. I'm going to do those right now, actually, when I post this. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. It helps me know that what questions you guys have. And yeah, so thank you. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.